Good morning and welcome. This is the second annual SAM virtual conference. My name is Blair, and I'm the SAM primary investigator, project lead. The goal of today is to allow SAM users to present and share the many ways that they use SAM, and we have a great set of presenters for us today. I would also like to thank Janine Freeman and Pam Graham, Paul Gilman, and others for coordinating the conference. Janine and I are, and others are here at NREL in Golden, and we realize we have a number of people out there listening in already. I just have a few logistics to go over. First, if you're seeing this slide and hearing me speak, you've overcome many of the potential AV issues. We anticipate having some Q&A, question and answer after each presentation. We probably only have time for a couple questions, and we will stop that so that we can stay on schedule. Please press *1 to ask a question, and the operator will work with you to allow you to speak to the audience. You can control your image yourself, full screen, as you wish. Please mute your phone if you're a presenter when you aren't speaking. Note that you can chat online with other participants through the system and ask questions through the system. We have a couple of us that will attempt to answer some questions while the speakers are speaking, but the speakers cannot see your questions in real time, typically. Note that here at NREL we're controlling the advancement of slides to reduce possible technical issues, so each speaker needs to indicate when to move to the next slide. We're going to stick pretty close to our agenda, as people will likely tune in and out according to their interest. The agenda is posted on the SAM website, and on the learning page you can click on virtual conference. There are several breaks and lunch, but the system will remain operational during that time, and we will indicate when those breaks are going to be. Again, that's all on the agenda, which is on the SAM website. Feedback. We would love feedback from anyone. We'll be starting up a topic on the SAM user forum page, and we would like to know what you thought was helpful and how you might apply the talks today to your own work going forward. NREL's role today is primarily to facilitate the interaction. We'll be recording the presentations today. We hope to have the video of the presentation plus the sound posted to the SAM website within a few weeks. Note that if you do not want to have that done, please contact us and we will not post your presentation, but at this point we anticipate having that up for all of these presentations. While we have coordinated the meeting and hope that it's useful for everyone, we have a limited role. We've reviewed the submitted abstracts and we make sure that the PowerPoint slides worked in the webinar system, but we do not endorse any of the statements or results shown in the presentations, and we did not peer review the final presentations. Today, this is the agenda for today. Note that we have myself, we have a number of presentations. We have a morning break a little bit later, 11:20 to 11:40, and a lunch break just an hour after that at 12:40. And then we have our afternoon session goes from 3 to about 3:30. And all these times are in Mountain Time, which is where we are here in Colorado. And they are again, we will be sticking as close to the schedule as possible. I wanted to highlight a few other news items. And remind you that the presentations from last year's virtual conference in 2012 are still available. Here's the link to them. You You can find it pretty easily by clicking on the Learning heading on the SAM website and then scrolling down until you get to Virtual Conferences, and the 2012 Virtual Conference is available there, and that links you through to YouTube where all the videos of the presentations are located. We have just released this week. Most of you should have received the email about the SAM beta version, which was just released. It's got a lot of improved modeling for PV, wind, and CSP. Has a variety of bug fixes and database enhancements on PV modules, as well as the utility rate database has been enhanced and improved and expanded. I think for the U.S. now we have over 30,000 utility rates. We have a couple of things we want you to watch for. We have spent a lot of time this spring with a team of people called the SAM Technical Review Committee. We will be posting the report from that committee shortly. It's in the publication process here at NREL. Secondly, we have been doing a great deal of validation of the PV modeling capabilities in SAM, comparing it to a dozen systems of commercial and residential and utility scale, and that report will also be coming out in the next couple months. Finally, we know that many of you are interested in a related tool called PV Watts, and we just wanted to highlight to everyone again that the PV Watts beta version has been released, and this will eventually replace the existing PV Watts version and the existing INVI tool that are currently up on the NREL website. That's at pvwattsbeta.nrel.gov. And if you were there, we just updated again on last Friday, and so hopefully it will work even better across a broader range of browsers, etc. And so I think that those are the key things that we wanted to let everyone know about. Again, thank you for participating. Thank you very much to our speakers for participating. I'll go back to the conference agenda, and we're going to start to get ready here for Chris DeLine, who will start speaking here in a couple of minutes. And again, we have a number of presentations this morning on shading and solar simulations, and then the second group of presentations is on linear Fresnel modeling, and then the afternoon is on a variety of topics. And the last thing I forgot to mention is that tomorrow we are having another SAM webinar on using the SAM software development kit and how to use, basically using the core of SAM within your own application or website. And we have a presentation later this afternoon by Peter Gottseff of NREL on using the SAM SDK. So if you're interested in doing that, his presentation and the webinar tomorrow. What time is the webinar tomorrow? 1 o'clock? So the webinar tomorrow is at 1 o'clock in the afternoon Mountain Time. And again, that information is on the SAM website. So with that, I will stop, and I think that we will get ready to have Chris present.